Hello, Doctor. My name is Liu Chen. The title of our group report is The Impact of Mastercom's Sustainability Proposition on Consumers. I will start with 6 sections: background, research design, data collection, critical analysis of data, issue summary, and solution. First of all, I want to share the background. The first is company background. Mastercom Holdings Limited and its subsidiaries principally engaged in the production and sale of instant noodles, beverages, and cakes in the PRC. Headquartered in Tianjin, China, Mastercom Holding Limited is currently a leading company in the food industry in China, and the group's 3 major product lines have all gained the significant market position in the food market in China. Next page. This is summary of the development of Mastercom company. Okay, the next is the social background. The concept of sustainable development has become the mainstream trend of thought in the international community today. It is not just a slogan, but a conceptual awakening of human beings. In order to advocate the concept of environmental protection and low carbon, Mastercom Company launched the octagonal corrugated box in 2021 and reduced the consumption of 42 tons of paper products every year by changing the structure of the outer packaging carton. In March 2022, the first unlabeled beverage product in China food and beverage industry was launched, including sugar-free iced black tea. It is estimated that 6,000 tons of waste paint can be recycled every year. Okay, the next, the industry background. Many FMCG brands have included environmental protection in the goal of sustainable development of enterprise processes and actively laid out carbon reduction and emission reduction. For example, Mengniu Company replaced the PS material with PP material, which is beneficial to recycling. Suntory has created a prototype PET bottle made of 100% plant-based materials, which can significantly reduce carbon emissions. In the next section, I will invite my partner Huang Xiang.
Hey, thank you, Liu Chen, for sharing. The next thing I will share is the research design. In this link, in order to investigate the impact of Mastercom's sustainable development concept on consumers, I have divided it into 4 parts. The first part is the demographics, which mainly investigates the segmentation of the main target audience of the Mastercom brand. Demographic can determine the size of the potential target market for products under the Mastercom's brand, and help companies classify customer groups into small groups of individuals. The second part is to investigate whether the brand image formed by Mastercom's sustainable development proposition has an impact on consumers. The brand image can be based on people's perceptions of the brand. A good impact can make consumers more likely to buy a specific product. The third part is to investigate consumers' own concept of sustainable consumption and analyze whether the company's concept of sustainable consumption affects consumers' consumption concept. Consumers' concept of sustainable consumption is crucial to the sustainable development of the company. The first part is to investigate how Mastercom's sustainable consumption proposition affects consumers' brand loyalty, and to analyze whether respondents will change their original brand loyalty because of Mastercom's sustainable development strategy. Okay, the next page. This part is data collection, which is divided into 6 steps. The source of data for this study is data collection through the 问卷星 platform and the survey target consumers who have acquainted with Mastercom Group and have consumed the products of Mastercom's group. This questionnaire requires about 100 customer questionnaires as a data source, which is random sampling survey. Okay, please introduce the next part of Chen Aiqin.
According to this figure, the lower the income, the higher the frequency of purchasing must count. The higher the income, the lower the frequency of purchase must count. According to this figure, tea drinks and instant noodles are the two most popular products of Moscow. According to this figure, the majority of respondents support Moscow's sustainable consumption transformation. According to this figure, 30% of respondents say they were not willing to spend more money. The sustainable consumption transformation increased the cost of Moscow, which is reflected in a rising price of its products, which will lead to the loss of some consumers. According to this figure, Moscow should pay attention to social media marketing in the future and cannot ignore the important role of traditional media marketing and word of mouth. According to this figure, 49% of respondents now realize the first unlabeled beverage in Moscow, which also reflects the lack of product promotion. According to this figure, 40% of the respondents are not interested in unlabeled packaging launched by Moscow. This is because it simply removes the outer packaging of the product, only label removing but does not reflect design. In terms of sustainability, Moscow can also apply some good daily environmental practices projects that can be done in large corporate factories. Moscow has taken the lead in China in the tier of the label marketing approach, ensuring that the product information is revealed while appearing in front of the public with a new image. Moscow's label-free environmental bottles make brands' differentiation character more distinctive and trigger consumer word of mouth, which will improve consumer stickiness.
Okay, thanks Chen Aiqin for sharing. The next part is issue and gaps that brands need to address. After the above data analysis, we know that Mastercard is still well known and is represent a necessary consumer for life. However, the larging of marketing media compared to competitor has caused the Mastercard brand of sustainability consumption to not be fully communicated to consumer. What Mastercard needs to do is do the necessary adjusting and promotion. Consumers are paying attention to the campaigns, the sustainability efforts. The second issue that needs to be addressed is to increase consumer loyalty to the brand. Don't limit yourself to basic and predictable live spots. Provide customers with the service designer and even the surprise accept. You definitely to know in the industry and look for the opportunities beyond the norms to give more choice than normal needs. Choose that products are more likely to be chosen by consumers. In addition, it should also be considered in the traditional product packing of Mastercard and other campaigns. After the removal of the label of such products should be reflected in the production and other quality assurance information. This is an issue that needs to be thought about. Next page. Therefore, marketing must understand the flow and the content of the information that consumers have. Let markets know so some channel or way what kind of information he needs and respond according to the needs of consumers. Next page. Finally, I believe that the consumers preparation of the value of the products and or service in the starting point of the activities to provide value to the customer. Good customer perceived value brings customer satisfaction. To increase customer satisfaction determines customer loyalty. Customer loyalty increase means the increase of the campaign's market share, sales revenue, brand reputation, as ranked following a competitive advantage for the campaign. Okay, the next page will be shared by Chen.
The fifth part is issue summary. Next page. For the above analysis, we have summarized the problems in brand image, brand channels, and brand communication. Next page. This part is solutions. Next page. Option 1 is to solve the problem of relatively low support rate of master comb among young people, with the target users of 12 to 19 years old teenagers for marketing. The best way to promote the sustainability concept online with youth as the main consumer group is to use Weibo, Douyin, and WeChat, as they are considered the most active social media platforms used by young people. Next page. For Weibo, the most suitable advertisement is sweepstakes to attract the traffic, which is the only way to form a virtual marketing. At the same time, Mastercom can cooperate with other brands, especially Original Gold, AdBoy Party, and other game platforms where teenagers gather to simplify the process of further searching for consumers, which is beneficial to potential customers and gives them more choices and helps to increase the click-through rate. Douyin advertising, the daily active users of exceed 800 million in 2022. Analyzing Mr. Cohn and the nature of its business, it is recommended that Master Cohn directly open a small store and set the jump to the page of sustainable development strategy. Therefore, the strategy used will be multiple video ads. Thirdly, Mastercom can create a WeChat video account to expand Mastercom sustainable education from offline to online to enhance social influence, and launch a cartoon AP image to inject more energy into the education campaign with diversified communication methods. In terms of offline marketing activities, we can cooperate with Shanghai Disneyland or Universal Studios Beijing, combine the architectural features of the park to place PET empty bottle recycling machines to achieve linkage, and also facilitate visitors to drop off the recycle waste beverage bottles. Next page. In terms of advantages and disadvantages, although the digital platform spreads quickly, the effect cannot be accurately predicted. Why this strategy has more tactics of brand association, although they can attract each other to achieve double or even more effects, but because the cooperation between brands need to agree on many aspects, so the strategy has the possibility of not being realized. The next part will be presented by my partner, Hao Mengsi.
The marketing strategy I introduced is experiential marketing. Experiential marketing is a way of thinking of redefine and design marketing by standing on the 5 aspects of consumer sense: feel, think, act, and relate. The next page. The first is sensory marketing, which conveys information through the senses of sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, thus leaving customers with a deep sensory experience and establishing a unique image of the brand. The brand's sustainability concept in the sense actually provides consumers with a comprehensive and integrate offering in the process of purchasing. Consumers not only feel the intuitive product reduction or optimized packaging, but also enjoy delicious food and have the experience of environment, atmosphere, expertise, service quality, and product quality through sight, sound, touch, and smell. By doing so, we create a sensory impression on customers. In the place of consumption, customers will also have a good view of the company. The second, emotion marketing. A sustainability strategy is based on emotion experience that is positive and uplifting. Consumers can do small things in their daily life to protect the environment, and giving their part is accompanied by a sense of pride and excitement. The third is thinking marketing, which relies on intelligence and creativity to surprise and interested customers, creating a cognitive and problem-solving experience for them by focusing or distracting them from the problem. Labeling can have a protective effect on the environment. At the same time, customers will think about global environment issues when they buy the products. The fourth is action marketing. The Glosson Mastercom Bridge sustainability strategy is to protect the environment and reduce carbon emissions to increase customers' engagement activities and design sustainability experience programs that involve customers. In this process, the brand company allows the target customers to visit the company, visit the production plant, and participate in some part of the production process. They can experience the quality of life and the spiritual pursuit of the brand. The fifth is affiliate marketing. Mastercom sustainable development strategy itself is precisely a product of affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing include sensory, feeling, thinking, and action marketing. It is one of the most comprehensive marketing measures in experiential marketing with the power language of comprehensive hybrid experience. The masterful sustainability strategy creates the protection, the social environment, and reflection of sustainable development. The masterful sustainability strategy connects individuals with a bright social mood to build a portion of preface for a brand, while allowing people who buy the brand to form a group and promote the brand's sustainability. The next page, there are many successful cases of experience and so marketing, among which there are a few examples of brands creating sustainable development and using experiential marketing. For example, in order to let more experience the unique charm and excellent performance of Yaris as early as possible, Guangzhou Toyota launched a double experience campaign. When Honda entered the US market, Honda insisted on planting a tree on the streets of the US for every car sold in the US, implementing the one car, one tree public relations strategy. The next page, analysis of the advantage and disadvantage of the strategy. Experiential marketing can deepen consumers' awareness of products and enterprise. At the same time, it can improve the readability of product and enterprise and creativity, enhance consumer loyalty, make a consumer have a special emotional connection with the brand, and establish create publicly channels. However, experiential marketing require a longer time to establish a connection with consumers and must be honed and summarized over a longer period of time to fully master the skills and techniques involved. Thank you.